It's the 2020 Coastal Pines Technical College Virtual Media Day, hosted by 912 Sports.
At Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery, you don't have to be an athlete to get the region's best orthopedic care. Our board-certified orthopedic surgeons and physicians treat injuries and conditions that affect just about any joint or bone in your body. Plus, we're backed by the support of Southeast Georgia Health System. From fracture repair to joint replacement, Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery will get you moving again. Call 1-855-ASK-SGHS. That's 1-855-275-7447 or visit sghs.org/summit.
Please welcome the head coach of the Camden County Wildcats, Coach Bob Sphire.
Hello, this is Bob Sphire. I'm the head football coach at Camden County High School, and we're really looking forward to the 2020 season. We really appreciate 912 Sports and Coastal Pines, offering this media day for all the programs in Southeast Georgia. Obviously, like everybody else, we've been dealing with the pandemic and the issues of scheduling and week-to-week updates from the GHSA, but everybody's kind of in the same boat. I think everybody I've talked to is kind of rolling with the punches, and everybody's still moving forward, and I feel like we are too. We are excited about this season. We've gotten a few years under our belt now with the change in the staffing and the change in the styles of system here. So this is kind of the year we feel like this is kind of our group of guys. And so, from an offensive standpoint, we did lose a 2-year starter at quarterback. So we've got, a heavy quarterback competition that's rolling along. And we didn't get to have some of the 7-on-7, some of the camp stuff. So it makes it harder to evaluate. Preseason is going to be big. Hopefully we're looking for a second scrimmage that will help with some of those things too. We do have, 2 returning running backs with a ton of experience and a lot of abilities, and Daryl Williams and Jamie Felix. Daryl's senior, Jamie's going to be a junior, and we've got some more depth at that position. But, really probably other than them, the bulk of our experience is going to come on our offensive line. Still going to be, 2 or 3 underclassmen in that group, but still most of those guys played last year. Obviously, you got Micah Morris, who has committed to UGA at our left tackle spot. You got a couple other seniors, Avery Fuqua, who started most of the season last year. You got guys like Brendan Cook that were backup center, but got some reps and played JV ball. But then you got a couple of rising juniors that are big kids, in Keeson Kennedy and Noah Demerit. They have some offers, and then at the skill positions, other than the running back, we've got Sean Hardy, who also has done an early commit. He's committed to Nebraska. Most of the rest of the receiving core is going to be new. Some of them got reps last year, but really between Daryl Williams, Jamie Felix, Sean Hardy, Micah Morris, Noah Demerit, Keeson Kennedy, Avery Fuqua. Those are probably the 6 guys that have the most experience offensively. We did have a staff shakeup. Offensive coordinator left and took a head coaching job in Arkansas. Really excited. Brought DJ Mayo in from Florida, high school coach in Florida, to run our offense. He's a spread, no huddle tempo guy, a little bit more of a power spread type guy. Got Troy Hobbs back in the fold. Troy and I have worked together for 19 years over the course of my career, and I think he's one of the most dynamic receiver coaches in the state of Georgia. He's our passing game coordinator. And he was with me multiple years at North Gwinnett, as well as up in Kentucky. He spent the last 3 years at Cocoa County. So having Troy in the fold is going to be great. We got Bill Brown, who's been on the staff the last 3 years, has really, learned a lot. And he's our run game coordinator now. So the 3 of them are kind of heading up the offense. We brought my son in, Hayden Spire, to coach the quarterbacks, and we had a late defection last summer, so we went really without a quarterback coach last year and just kind of melded it within the program. So that's a step forward too. Defensively, we lost a lot, particularly at the linebacker position. So we got a lot to replace there. We do have, some guys at outside linebacker experience, particularly guy Jaden Jones, who's going into his junior year. We also lost a lot in the secondary. I know we got Draquez Richo back at corner, who had a pretty good junior year. He's got a little bit longer, a little bit thicker. We got some guys that started coming on last year, like Keith Giddens and and Trevin Wynn, some guys that are going to have to step into all those seniors that graduated, like Jordan Billups, Desmond Fogle, Duke Senegal. We do have a little bit more experience on the defensive line back. We got both defensive end back. Hudson Tucker, who had a great junior year last year, can also play some tight end. But, he made a ton of plays for us on the defensive line. He's also a long snapper. And then Darius Glover, who had a great junior year also. Both those guys have some offers. Darius blocked 5 kicks for us last year, so he's very much a playmaker. Those two guys up front at those two defensive end spots are going to be pivotal in our success. As far as the kicking game, we lost, a couple of seniors that handled the bulk of the kicking game. Burke Nettles had a fabulous last couple of years. We lost the Galuccio kid, also was a senior. Both those guys really handled most of the stuff. But, we've got some guys that are younger that are going to be competing. We'll see how all that shakes out in the kicking game. We should have some positive return guys. Jamie Felix did a lot of the return stuff. Sean Hardy can do some stuff. We've got some young guys like Deontay Cole that can be explosive. All in all, we're just kind of moving forward day by day. I feel like staff and practice adjustments, small groupings, et cetera, we've made the best lemonade out of the lemons that we've been dealt. I know that this is a real sensitive issue for a lot of people that have lost family members. I mean, this virus is serious, but I do think our community, our school system, the support we have here within the health community, I think we've managed this thing pretty well. I know the wolf is out there and it can bite us at any point in time, and we dealt with a couple of issues and we were able to get on them right away. So, I can't say enough about the administrative and the community support we have when it comes to that. We've got a really tough schedule. There's no easy games on our schedule. There's no Friday nights off. Just about everybody was a playoff team last year. Hit a couple of glitches with the moving of the schedule. I'm not sure how that's going to play out with a couple of Florida schools that we have on our schedule. Still looking for a second scrimmage, but we are going to scrimmage Valdosta here on August 21st, and that'll probably be our real first time of really mixing it up with a lot of live action and new quarterbacks and all that stuff. So it's going to be real interesting, but that's just going to be part of the process. I think everybody's got to be patient about the level of play of football maybe early in the year, and some kids making mistakes that maybe they normally wouldn't have made. But I think once again we're just all going to have to be patient, and hopefully for these seniors in particular, they get to have their season, they get to get recruited, they get to have opportunities after high school, and they get to come back 10 years from now to their 10-year reunion and relive those memories and talk about those games and 25 years from now, et cetera. So I think, that's something that I hope they all get to experience. And I think I speak for every coach when it comes to that. Once again, we thank 912 Sports. We thank Postal Pines for sponsoring this media day. And I can't say enough about the coverage down here. And this is such a great football area. It's really the best in the country. So God bless everybody. And we're looking forward to the fall of 2020. Thank you.